Good evening, family. Today is the day that the Most High has made. We will rejoice and be glad in. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Today is a beautiful day. I'm sitting out. I am relaxing. Everybody, you can see I got tan. I tanned really good. Just enjoying myself out here getting the best vitamin D, the purest vitamin D that the Most High, He's Jehovah Jireh. He's our provider, and that goes along with the message that the Spirit want me to talk about today. We have to learn how to come to the Most High to be Jehovah Jireh. We have to trust that He is Jehovah Jireh. We have to know that He's Jehovah Jireh. The things that we ask for, the things He will provide, not the things that we want. A majority of the things that we want, but when He don't, He's like, you don't need it, and you don't know why you don't need it. And so, that be the reason that He doesn't provide that particular or specific thing. But in that, we feel like, oh, okay, let me see if I can ask Mike or Larry or Keisha or Kim for it. And then, yeah, they might do it, but it's a catch-22, with it. Even they'd be like, girl, it ain't nothing. Yeah, it is. Later on, it's going to be. It's just not right now, because they'll use that anytime. Okay, well, I remember when I did this for Tasha. Let me ask her. Let me ask her to do it, because I did do something for her. She can return the favor. And that thing right there, you become binded. Whether you know it or not, well, they gonna try to bind you to, returning a favor, even though they say that they're not. So, and people always be like, if you needed something, why didn't you ask? No, I'm not gonna be binded to nothing. I didn't need it. The Most High didn't provide it for me. We coming into this divine kingdom and know that the Most High provides everything. Even He'll provide the source. When He provide the source, it'd be like you thinking of the thing. You ain't even have to speak it out, and the person come with the solution. That's the Most High. It's not He's not gonna have you feeling like I need to ask somebody. He's Jehovah Jireh. He's all knowing. He knows all things. If He know what you need, you don't even have to ask Him. Y'all in communion together. This is what He do for His people. We coming into our kingdom status and the government of the righteous ones. We're coming into position. You don't need a favor for nobody. The Most High will provide a ram in the bush. We have to know that. I'm talking about really, really have to know it. If you think you need it, you ask, and He will provide. And if He don't, that means you don't need it. If He don't send nobody with it before you can even ask, you don't need it. We need to know by that should be a rule for us. Not a rule, it's a standard. He sets the standard. It's how do you go outside of the all-knowing, the all-seeing, the maker of everything, outside of Him, to ask for something you want, something you think you need? And if you go outside and you ask somebody else, that means you're asking outside of His will, because He didn't provide it for you. We have to know that. Sometimes we think we need stuff, so, and it'd be really silly We think we need a purse bad. We think we need a burger bad. Or we think we need, like real silly things. It's things we can live without. So that means you don't need it. And he provides you with everything to live, your breath to breathe, your bodily functions to the perfection he created them to function. Everything he gives you to live, he wills that. So if nobody, they can't do nothing outside that. You don't need it, and they can't. Even the doctors, they declared people dead that wasn't dead. They was alive because he said, you shall live and declare the works of him. You shall live and not die. Even in that, he showed you nobody is more powerful than me. So why not ask the source? This is something that he dealt with me on today. I thought that, I need to share it. The Spirit told me to share it because I'm always talking about me. And if it can resonate, if it can help you, you have to see things from a higher perspective. When we think that the Most High, he didn't answer me, he heard you. The thing that you asked for was outside of his will for your life. He was like, no. We asked for the wrong men. We asked for the wrong women. We asked for the wrong house, wrong car, wrong people, friends, inner circles, stuff we want to be connected to, where he know that it don't mean you no good. It don't even mean he sees the bigger picture. He already seen it. So that I'm talking about, at that moment, he know, oh yeah, years from now, this can cost her life. Years from now, this can do this. Months from now, days from now. Today, she might think it might be right for her, but in 2 weeks, it's not. We get stuck on what we want and go into temper tantrums, and then we try to play him. If you asked him, I'm talking to his children, his people. I ain't talking about the people that don't have a relationship with him. Because we tend to go outside of his will for us. I'm always talking about me. And I know you can relate. We tend to go outside of his will, and then we look at that situation like, wow, I shouldn't. I didn't know he was gonna be black in my eye. I wanted him so bad. I didn't know that he was insecure. That this jealous, that he put his hands on me. He didn't want that for your life. Vice versa, a man, like, I didn't know I wanted her so bad. Her body was so cold. I didn't know she was gonna tear up everything I get when she get mad. I didn't know that she was gonna go outside of us and sleep around and bring me this incurable disease. I didn't know this or that. With everything, we need to go before him and ask, is this thing even good for me? See, we don't know. The word of the Most High said our hearts are deceitfully wicked. You wanted her for the wrong reason. You wanted her for her body. You didn't ask about her character. You got what you wanted. You got her body, but you didn't know all this other stuff come with that body. The disease, the bad attitude, the destruction of property, the domestic violence. You wanted him. The man that won't work. You wanted him. You got what you asked for. Then you get mad Most High, why am I going through this? You, you got what you wanted, right? I'm always talking about me. See, I'm a firm believer. If things that I went through can help you, I'm a tell it. I'm gonna tell what I went through. I'm gonna tell the experience because I want you to. Hey, look at this. I want to help heal you through it if you went through it, and I want to prevent you from going through it if you haven't went through it yet. Pay attention to him. Look at him. Do he got a bad attitude? You can tell if somebody easily get mad and then he throwing stuff, kicking stuff. You one day that might be you. He throw or kick. He punching walls. He doing might one day. See, he love us so much. He give us signs. He beat the baby mama before you. Oh, she did something that made him mad to do that. Well, you don't know that. He shouldn't even have that characteristic. I don't care if he thinks she did do something, warn him to put his hands. If she did walk away, he would have been like, I left her. And then y'all would have had a conversation. Why you leave your last girl? I left my baby mama because she wanted me to put my hands on her. And vice versa, because women do this to men in abusive relationships. Walk away. It's very, very important for us to pay attention to the things that we call ourselves want or need. Ooh, I need that. I need that purse. I need that car. I need. Hey, it's people who they need and want these fast cars so bad, but they get in them and don't even know how to control them and end up killing themselves. You need it and want it for the wrong reason. Why you need a fast car? Who you running from? Who you trying to outrun? You need to ask yourself that. If I need to get away from where? Why would you be needing to get away from something? I don't know. These are things that I I ask myself hard questions. When I think I want something, when I think I need something, when I think, why do I think? Why do I need it? And stuff is self-explanatory. If you know you need a car to get to work, I ain't talking about that. Now, don't say, Most High, I need a Bentley to get to work. You don't need a Bentley. You need a car. People, y'all ask for the wrong. You ask for a Bentley and you work at a call center to have your car parked in a call center. This stuff don't be making sense. I ain't even, the spirit is leading me here. Then you feeling some kind of way, got the nerve to really, I'm talking about really be crying to the Most High about it. None of that even lines up. We asking for stuff, and it's not the Most High. No, you can't handle it. You want a real big house, but you don't like to clean up. You want a husband, but you don't like wifely duties. You know the term, the Lord won't give you no more than you can handle. Exactly. Most High, all my friends is getting houses. Why I gotta stay in this apartment? Because maybe you don't clean it. He's saying take care of the apartment and then I'll bless you. You got to be a good steward over any and everything that he gives you. Show him that you appreciate the space that he gave you. Oh, I'm not. This is not. This ain't what I want. So, some of y'all got nice cars, but because it ain't the Lexuses and everything that all the the it girls is driving, the Range Rover, you won't wash it, you won't clean it, you won't do nothing. Take care of it. And it's with everything. He knows you. And one thing about it, when the Most High bless you with something, he don't take it back. He's not an Indian giver. So for the ones who be like, Most High bless me with this, the world's gonna know that you was a liar. Because when it get repossessed, when everything happens, or you get it, all the different things happen, he wouldn't do that. That's not what he do. He's not an Indian giver. So be mindful what you put your mouth on when it come to him, talking about what the Most High did for you, and you know he didn't. You did that. You worked that thing out. When the Most High works something out, everything goes smooth. It ain't no, I gotta get fake ID, fake check stubs, the weirdest stuff. He don't do that. He don't move like that. You will be able to get it. You don't even know how you got it. You like, oh my goodness, had to be him. That's what the testimony is about. That's when you tell people he had to do this because my credit is fried. He had to. Oh my goodness. And then that's when you tell somebody and you uplift them. He will do it. I don't care what it is. He will do it because he did it for me. That's what them testimonies about. It's plenty for them in healing and all things. You don't know how you did it, how he did it. It was times when I was in prison and it was time to go to the store and my money hadn't hit, and I'm like, oh my, I need to go. Today is the store day. I need to go. So, and it's something to say. Go check your account. I ain't even called nobody. I ain't even said nothing. Shh. The money was there. You know how you be like, oh, if I just had this such amount on there, it'll hold me over before you go on there, you'll have 3 times that amount. Be like, what? Okay. You like, okay, God. Okay, Most High. He do that in healing. He's still doing it. It's people giving testimonies and everything about it. You know, we have to learn how to thank him when he say no. We have to learn how to thank him when he say no, because our parents in their ignorance, they spoiled us to the point where we hear no, we don't understand it. I caught myself. Y'all caught that. We don't understand that thing. We be like, what? I'm telling you, I'm a prime example. I'm talking about me. My daddy never told me no. My daddy, he never told me no. And I loved it until I got older. But in a way, it kind of made me ambitious, because when somebody told me no, I made it happen. Then it got me to the point I'm not even asking. I'm not asking nobody for what. I'm gonna make it happen by the grace of the Most High. He already had it in my plan. Now he got me in this place now where I'm utilizing him for the greatest of things. I'm using that name and that power. See, he gave me power because I was doing it on one level, but this level here that he's doing, oh, hey, I couldn't even think I'd even be on this kind of level. He was like, I need you to 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 ask for greater things, not bigger, greater. And then, in you building a relationship with me, when I tell you no for something, know that it's something greater behind that thing. When I tell you no for that man, know that it's a greater man. When I tell you no for that woman, know that it's a greater woman. But we try to be stuck on just that particular one. Why? And then you think about it, it's funny how when y'all break up, you start thinking about all the things you didn't like. And then you look at it, you're like, I don't even know what I liked it. We started talking about the sex wasn't great. He didn't do this. We talk about all the things, the major flaws, and vice versa for the men. When you should already knew what you wanted from the beginning and sought after, asked the Most High, because He built you, He made you, He know what you want, and He give you the desires of your heart. He would have and she would have came into your life. But you entertained something so a karmic that when the divine one came, you missed her. It was, I don't even know. I don't know how. Yeah. We fought for 45 minutes. She scratched me up. I bit her and everything. But after that, the makeup sex was great. Are you serious? You need to heal. Where you see that in your family that you thought that's how life was supposed to go? That's the only the aggressive makeup sex is what made you need to heal. And then I'm sure you were shown that, in your family. I'll go back to that James Brown movie. That was so karmic-y crazy. How the father was gone for all them days, then he come back home and she fight him, and she throwing stuff and this and this, you fight her, and then next thing you know, great makeup sex. And he seen that, and he brought it into his household. He thought that was normal. That's not normal. That's very dysfunctional and toxic. And healing needs to go on. This healing needs to go on. We have to learn too that our dysfunctional household, we don't even know they was dysfunctional. I mean, some people don't. You have to look at a thing and be like, I know this ain't supposed to be happening. I knew it. It's certain stuff you be like, no. Hey, no. No to the no. I did. I knew it off top. I know what love looked like. I was born from it. The Most High sent me here in love. You can't tell me you love me and you doing all that. No, the characteristics don't match up. Keep telling people, look at the characteristics of a thing, of a person, or of a situation, a circumstance. You go and you buy a car, or before you buy the car, you looking at it and they telling you it got these 15, it's only 15 things wrong with it. Well, no, that ain't no, and then gonna say that's a good car. Well, the characteristics of the car don't match up to a good car. That ain't a good car. 15 things, that ain't good. No, I don't care what you say. 15, and this is, you watch the people that say, it only got, why do it even have to have a only? People be like, hey, it's 35,000 miles on the dash. Sometimes they'll say it's only 35 because of the year. You be like, hey, this is a 2007 and it only got 35,000 miles on there. That's something to say it only got, So just be mindful. That could be a little trickery. But be aware of how you come into accepting a thing and not watching for the catch-22. But with the Most High, you don't have to even do that. You know what you do? You ask him and see if it manifests in your life. Somebody come up to you and you ain't talk to nobody but the Most High about it. You know it's for you. I ain't talking about you going through your house ranting and raving, talking to the Lord loud to where the neighbors can hear and everything like that. They be like, hey, come up to your door. I heard you saying you need. No, not them. I'm talking about you going your prayer closet or on your bed at night and you talk to him. Don't depend on nobody for nothing. You depend and lean on and rely on the Most High. Because the devil is in the details. He'll come right there and be like, hey, you'll be like, you got what I need. No, they don't. Because if the Most High didn't bring it to you, you don't need it. And be okay with that and tell them thank you. Thank you, Most High, for not sending that to me, because that thing was not for me. I know it wasn't, because you didn't bring it to me. And I thank you. Because you don't know what you would have reaped from that thing. So, it's not a long video. It was just something to let you know who supplies your needs, who you rely on, and how easy it is for you to become binded to somebody in an agreement, but not an actual agreement, because you took the thing. You took what they offered you. Not saying that you even got to pay the favor back, but if you would have asked the Most High, and the Most High, He don't ask you to do nothing. He don't ask you to do nothing. He don't tell you owe Him a favor. But by the goodness and how smooth everything went, you knew it came from the Most High, make you want to tell your testimony to somebody, to encourage them, like, listen, the Most High will provide. That's how we got it out. That's how now we still talking about it, because there's so many testimonies about the goodness of Him. How He's Jehovah Jireh, our provider. I'm lactose intolerant, but guess what? I'm getting vitamin D. The natural vitamin D from the sun. He's our provider, Jehovah Jireh. This is what I'm talking about. So, I pray that you guys have a blessed and highly favored day. Be thankful in all things, whether you have or whether you're without, because it's the Most High. It's the Most High. Whether He says yes and whether He says no, we be thankful, because we be thankful for the things that He's already done, the things that He's doing, and the things that He's gonna do. Don't get mad about the situation. That thing wasn't for you. You don't know why. He probably like, no, you thinking, oh, that's my dream house. He's like, no, you don't even know the foundation messed up. You don't even know that it's very overpriced. You don't even know that 3 houses that you about to go look at, that 4th one, that's the one. You're gonna get a great deal. It's awesome. Your mortgage payment's gonna be way more than you can. You can afford that 3 times over. You're gonna be cushioned in that place. Your blessings gonna come in that place. I need you there for a reason. I need you in that particular subdivision for a reason. I want those people to see me in you. So I'm planting you there. See, these are the bigger picture. You don't know nothing about that. He see the whole picture, while you just staring at the corner. He no, you don't need that big old house because you ain't gonna want to clean that whole. That's a lot. Always know he knows the things you have need of before you even ask. So trust him on his decision making for you and be thankful. Always have gratitude. So I want you guys to continuously on today and every day to have a blessed and highly favored day. Always go to him most high first. I thank you for spending this divine timing with me. To the next divine timing.